break from our regularly scheduled wrenching and updating you on the daily driver. So traded in the Grand Cherokee and signed away my legs and kidneys and organs and entered financial servitude for the next many years to pay for this Jeep Gladiator. It's 2022, it's a Rubicon, it's a stick shift, and it's a soft top, which a little bit hard to find, but that's what I wanted. Soft tops are fun, stick shifts are fun, so let's hit the road, go explore the desert a little bit. Came by my local Gov Planet here, right outside of Calico Ghost Town. Check out these armored Oshkosh trucks. These things are absolute monsters. Armor panels there, look at the coil springs. I mean, it looks like 2-inch tubing making up those coil springs. Wonder what these things are like to drive. Took a little detour out here in the Boulder Canyon Conservation Area. Get a little dirt on the tires, try and chew up these falcons a little bit. Pretty cool. A little bit of exploring of the Nelson mines out here. Just kind of looking at things that are cool on the way. I don't know if there's more good stuff to come. Well, this is pretty cool. Not sure I want to go in too far, but that one goes down, then over there goes down again, and clearly there's a section that goes up. Let's just take a small look. Some of the timbers. Oh, that gets pretty big down there. And to another section of the mine here. Having fun on this loose stuff at two-wheel drive. The Jeep's traction control is actually quite good at making the rear end work as if it's locked and it's slipping and sliding. Clearly a lot of dirt work's been going on over here. This, you can see the rock's almost separated as they've built these tiers. Still some old timbers. This looks like it might have come a little bit later, but let's go learn some history of this place. They're calling this Cactus Row Road. Kind of neat. I'm guessing one of these roads were built for exploring the mines. Right down there. I believe that's going to be our ghost town. The river came through here, so they were mining gold and silver and serviced the town with steamships. Mine got started in 1859. Quite the car collection here. Wow. In the general store, they're showing a movie that was filmed here and some of the different rules that have changed as a result. Storage shelves. Like the old shoes. Levels, clamps. All kinds of neat stuff. Quite the barn. Look at all the outboard motors. There's boats all over the place here. This really was a water destination. Check this out. Jail cell. All steel building. If it rains, looks like you're getting wet. Cool vintage iron all over the place. 4x4s, military trucks back there, some earlier stuff. Let's go see what others we can find. 4-story barn. That is just cool. Anybody need a top loader? Or a kitchen? How about the remnants of an airplane? Check out the Gardner V8 engine going going to a transfer case, going to what looks like a giant pump. Radiator setup, tanks. I wonder if that's a giant air compressor. Bus in the back of a deuce and a half. Actually, that's not a deuce and a half, that's earlier. This building is just full of a whole lot of stuff. Cool. We've got a drill press, a rotary airplane motor, wagon wheels, 5-ton on 54s, and you guessed it, another jail cell. Subaru 360 makes the Volkswagen Beetles look like a big car. That's wild. ATC action. Just look at the equipment. Water tanks. Some of the buildings are still in great shape. Now these are schoolies. That's a 6x6. Deuce and a half based one up there. Pretty wild. All the lumber, shingles, galvanized metal on the top of these things. Oh, cool. Can't hit on an old power wagon with snow chains either. It's pretty wild history. Well, after the mining was done, I presume, there were still some outlaws in the area. Pretty wild. About half a stone house for an outdoor patio. Not sure if it comes across in the video, but the colors of the soil here in this hillside are unbelievable. It's very much like Painter's Palette in Death Valley, but I mean it's literally purples and oranges and pinks and reds. Up there, you can just see what looks like a cave, but might be part of the mine. Let's go check it out. A lot of this is private land, so I can't get all the way in there, but get a little closer shot. No shortage of no trespassing signs, but pretty interesting, right? Up there, you can see that's big. That's a big opening in the ground there. That's got to be a big shaft that went down there. Obviously, tailings up at the top, so more action going on over there. No better way to end your first Jeep road trip than with an upgrade. So this Jeep came with the original OEM Falcon AT3W all-terrains in a 285/75/17, which is about a 33, and they were extremely feathered, which I rotated into the back and then did a big road trip on them. They're kind of smoothing their way out a little bit, but time for them to go. Here in the back, we have some 35 1250/17 Yokohama AT4s. I'm excited to see if these are quite a bit quieter than the feathered Falcons, which I'm really hoping they are. And obviously we're gonna gain some size. Let's get a measurement of how these tires look before I get the new ones mounted, and then we can compare after. Got a video here of my 285/70/17 extremely feathered OEM Falcons. And I wanted to get a measurement before I go get the new tires put on. So these are, convert new to like a 33 1150. But here using a level across the top of the tire, we're measuring right at 31 3/8. So let's go get the other ones mounted, see how those measure. Oh yeah, it's looking better. Getting that full 35-inch spare raked up there. Happy day. New 35-inch Yokohama's way quieter, which I'm very pleased by, and definitely looking more of the parts. Let's get a measurement and see how tall they are. All right, mounted up. We are right just about 33 3/4. So we were 31.5 before. It's got 2 1/4 inches. Very nice. Next thing for the Jeep is to hook it up to the camper, see how it does pulling that, and then I better get back to work on the buggy in the shop.